Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cities Skylines. We are continuing our new city build. I am super excited about this live stream. I think you guys are going to find it extremely entertaining, and it should provide a lot of tips, be a really good guide, almost a walkthrough on building a city, starting a city, road system, unemployment, finances, traffic flow. So hopefully you'll find it extremely educational and entertaining. This is episode 5. Live streams are on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. Previous videos are on YouTube, and there's a playlist for this city from start to finish, including other cities that I've built, and then also a tips playlist that includes a boatload of submitted cities that I have fixed. So you can take a look at those, and then there's a beginner's guide, traffic manager guide, and metro subway guide. So thank you for being here. I want to start out with a little bit of an update of what has happened with the city since the last episode. Hey, Pink, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. I hope you're having a good week, and have a good night. Hope to catch you next time. The last episode, the city population finished around 71,000. So you can see that the population has exploded. We're over 90,000 now. And so our objective today is to get to 100,000. And of course, our objective overall is I wanted to build a city on a snow map. First time ever for me. And so we're doing that. I want to get up to 200,000 population. So we're obviously making gradual progress to that. And I wanted to make sure we got 80% traffic flow, 80% with no despawning. Oh yeah, and there's been like some updates to the game. So here you can see no despawning. Yeah, there was some updates to Traffic Manager, and then the Watch It mod got it no longer works, and so there's a brand new version of it. And so that's what these icons are on the right side. And so the icons have totally changed. So I've got to get a little bit familiar with them. But so we're making great progress on that overall objective that I have for the city. But for our live stream today, trying to get to 100,000 on the population, that's one piece. The other big piece is I, of course, want to talk about the changes that I've made. And we're going to do a massive new industrial section, and we're doing an amusement park today. So I'm super excited. I haven't done that since my first city. So since the last episode, the population has grown, and one of the things that I did is over here on the east side, I built out a brand new industrial section. So this is the industry for the northeast side of the city. In case you're curious, because I do talk about this in my submitted city fix and traffic fix videos, you may wonder, hey dude, isn't that kind of big? Isn't that going to cause traffic problems? Isn't that too big of an industry in one spot? It is actually not. You can see that there's a lot of a lot of gaps, you know, plenty of open space around the industrial section. There's some space in the center, so it's not as dense as it may appear, so the traffic will be fine. That's one part. The second part is if the city didn't have a very good road system, then it would cause problems. But the city has a very good road system. And is there a highway next to this industrial area? Yeah, look. Right here, north and south. Is there plenty of road access to get to the highway? Yeah, there's one connection here. Another connection here. Eventually I'll put another connection up there if it's even needed. So we're good. So I built this huge industrial section. I think a lot of this stuff was already there. And then if we come down, look at this. This whole area down here, what do you want to call this? Southeast, approximately. Southeast part of the city. This is all brand new. And so a lot of commercial, residential, office, so a huge mixture. So this is obviously a major section that obviously generated a lot of population growth. So that was another piece that I did. You can see that there's a few more blocks ready to go, and I'll go over those momentarily. The other thing that I did is up here, North Central, I put in 3 more blocks and filled some of those out. So we got some commercial, some office, some residential. You can see that it's still being built out. You can also see that, hey, it's an industrial section, but you can tell it's not too dense, so it won't cause any traffic problems. So that was some of the areas that were built up for the population. Then the other thing that I did, which I really want to highlight, let me zoom out. Before, the road system kind of finished right down to here. Right here is where the road system kind of finished, and it stopped right around here. And I've, of course, expanded, especially down south. Look at that. So the regular map had a highway that came up, and it just kind of, I had it connect to my regular road system here. Look at what I built. That's the highway plus the frontage roads. And if you're wondering, hey, those roads look perfectly parallel. Yes, they are. But I didn't use the parallel road tool. I've mentioned in the past, I'll mention it again. I think that causes problems in your city. I think it creates a glitch where you start to get some weird roads that disappear or go in weird directions, or it kind of creates a massive canyon through your city. So I wouldn't recommend it. I actually built this highway and did it parallel manually. Believe it or not, you can actually do that. And you can see there's a stack interchange right here, another highway intersection right here, and then it continues on and finally connects to the regular road system originally from the map. Similarly, up here on the northeast side, I just extended the highway out, put another highway intersection, and then connected it to the highway that was part of the map. Then if I move west, look at that. I finally built the other northwest highway that goes on the, north-south highway, I beg your pardon, that is on the west side of the city. And then another stack interchange right here. Highway intersection, and another highway intersection. And it comes down. And then it comes across. And then there's this whole area down here in the southern part of the city. And it comes back. So a question that you may want to ask is, dude, why are you building all over the place? You don't even have any people that live over here. None of this area is zoned. Why are you doing that? Well, I believe that you have to plan out your city ahead of time. And in order to do that, you have to know where your highways are going to be and where your roads are going to be. And that's why I did that. Yeah, I'm trying to be with this city very precise with where the roads are set up, where the highways are set up. So I'm actually measuring everything. So for example, I zoomed out of the, yeah, I was wondering, like, can I zoom out? I zoomed out to take a look at the overall map to see, like, okay, where's the end of the city going to be? So where do I want to put in this northwest highway? Sorry, I keep on saying that, north-south highway. Then I went over to the west side of the map and took a look to see where do I want to put this north-south highway. And since I build in this block format, I wanted to do measurements. So I kind of built out and measured out the distance so that these blocks fit perfectly. And once I got those measurements, then I knew where this highway was going to be. So then I started to place part of the highway, and then I did the same thing on the east side. And then similarly, I built south, and I did measurements to see where the blocks were going to be. That allowed me to figure out where the highway was going to be. Then I built over. And again, measuring from north down south, and that allowed me to figure out where the exact intersection was going to be. So the reason why there's all these highways that I've yet to have zoning nearby them is because I'm doing measurements. And if it makes you feel any better, this is wrong. I messed up. This is actually 1 unit off. I messed up. And so I'm actually going to destroy this whole section right here and redo this highway to get it in the right spot. Because I'm really trying to make this city just perfect. I want the layout perfect. I want the the measurements just perfect. So I'm putting in a lot of effort, taking my time, and I think it really shows. I think that the city looks beautiful. Not only does it have ballin' traffic flow with no despawning, I think it looks great. To me, it's very aesthetically pleasing. It's like very, not symmetrical, but, you know, very organized. In fact, even the water system is organized. I even did the piping that way. So, again, you can kind of use, like this road right here. It's pretty cheap to do the measurements. And I do that based on the blocks that I have. And that allowed me to do the positioning. So I wanted to go over that, hey, look, I mean, I did all of that, all of these blocks, all of this stuff to get the Southern Highway, to get an idea of how I'm going to build down here, where I'm going to be placing stuff over here, how I'm going to place stuff here. I did it all on purpose to make sure it's laid out for the expansion. Okay, so there's that. So right here is where I've always wanted to plan the amusement park, so I'm going to do that. The other thing that I did is I did do a road system right here. I wanted to show this. I thought this was fun. I don't know if it shows up or if you can tell, but this block, I did the road system on purpose so it forms a letter G. So there you go. I did a little letter G for that block on purpose. And then I finished the last episode or the last live stream, and I mentioned that, hey, I am going to put oops, wrong one. I'm going to put some oil right down here. And so I made a district right here for oil. And you can see, look at the road system that I put in. Very simple, but I think it's very pretty, and I think it's really appropriate. So the road is basically an O for oil. So we're going to build some of that out too. I did another new section right here that I thought would be fun. I think that's good. I think that provides an update of what's been done off stream. By the way, it took a lot of time to do the roads and to do the measurements. And I think it took like $2 million. It was very expensive, but I mean, the city's so profitable, it's not a problem. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Oh, these are technically not exactly in the right spot. I think I messed up a little bit on these measurements, so I do have to redo this section. But the passenger train station is here, and since I passed 80,000, I built my international airport. And this is going to be the spot for it. That is going to be the spot for it. Also, do keep in mind that I'm hitting 80% traffic flow, and I have yet to do mass transit. You may be wondering, why haven't you already done mass transit? Your city's big, 90,000, what's going on? There's normally I like to do the mass transit later on because I put my subway stations in certain spots based on the highway layout, and I don't exactly know the highway layout until much farther in. So now I mean, the highway layout is pretty much done. Like I mentioned, I just have to redo this section. I think this section is fine, but I need to make a couple of updates. Once that's done, then I can put in my subway system. But there is 80% traffic flow without any mass transit, without any roundabouts except for the ones for my highway intersections, without any lane connectors, without any intersection signs. In fact, I did not even set up these roundabouts the way I normally do with the block the box instructions. They haven't actually been set up. So if you do the zoning the right way, and if you have a good road system, just so you know, you can get great traffic flow. And one of the reasons why I titled this video a perfect city question mark is this is the first time I've implemented my block system on a citywide scale, and I think this may be the perfect layout. I think this may, if you're going for density, I think this may be the perfect layout. Even if you're not going for density, I've seen 20,000, 30,000 population cities with terrible traffic. So, yeah, so this layout, this block layout that I'm using, it just destroys traffic. It's wonderful. I really like it. That gives you an idea of what it looks like. Obviously, there's some variety. You know, I kind of mix it up right here. I do that on purpose, right? Mix it up right here. But for the most part, the broad piece is these blocks. And the other big piece is mixed zoning. So if you do the block layout and if you do mixed zoning like this, you will not have traffic problems. I haven't had a traffic problem since the beginning of the city. And so the traffic is only going to get better once I put in the mass transit. So I'm very proud of the work. I'm really happy about the city. So let's go ahead and start building. I wanna put in some of my industry right here and build this section out. You'll notice that you know, this area's got a lot of skyscrapers, and that's because this is an IT cluster that I put right here. And then obviously there's some tourist destination stuff, and this has tourism specialty, and then this also has tourism specialization because I'm going to put the amusement park right here. So let's go ahead and get to it. And I did get quite a few new subscribers, so I do want to give them a thank you. So let me do that really quick. So on YouTube, David Jamel, I hope I'm saying your name right. So thank you so much, David. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Aiden Vister. Yeah, Aiden, thanks so much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. And then another one on YouTube was CZG Musty. CZG, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And then on Twitch, I don't know how to say the name, Ionine. So thanks, Ionine. Thanks so much for following. Oh, it's kind of cut off right there. Let me do that again. That's terrible. Kind of cuts off some recognition for you. Let me do that again. There you go. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. If you do like the video, smash that like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. And if you do want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. All right, let's get to it. As always, Stream Vibes music playing in the background. You can check them out on most music platforms all over the world. And it's mine. And you can use it if you want to for streaming. I set it up that way on purpose. If you want to use it on your YouTube videos or streaming, you won't get a copyright strike. I own the copyright. So you won't get a strike from me. All right. There we go. Let's get to it. So this area, again, we have industrial demand, as you can see down here, and so I do want to fill this in. By the way, I have yet to determine a name for the city, but I'm kind of testing it out, and so the current name is Walking on Snow. And so I may leave it like that. That may be the name of the city, or I'm still brainstorming, but I do like that. All right. Notice the gap right here. I did that on purpose so the pollution doesn't affect. I try to leave a gap between the industry and the other zoning. There's a power line right here. Let's go ahead and destroy that. The zoning will take care of that. Okay. And so once that builds, it'll connect electricity to this side, and so I want to put some stuff in over here. I think that's good. And let's hit play and see if it develops. Oh yeah, this one's already developing right here. That should help out with the electricity. Oh, good. Already connected. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, come on. You're not close enough? Yeah, that's right. You got it over here. You're good. Excellent. Oh, yeah, by the way, you may be wondering that, hey, he normally says to not build oil. Yes, that's correct. Oil and iron, you normally don't want to do those districts, right? Right here. You normally don't want to do, or it's or, oil or ore. God, it sounds terrible. So normally you don't want to do those. The only reason I'm doing them in this city is I do have unlimited ore and unlimited oil turned on. Otherwise they deplete, and then all they'll do is just import. So if you want to use oil and ore, make sure you turn it on, that setting on for unlimited oil and ore. Otherwise, don't build them. That's why I'm building them. All right, so that's good. All right, let's start. I have already put in the road system. As you can see, I already put in the road system, and so I know where the entrances should be for the amusement park. I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't built it since my first city, but here's the amusement park. And so here is main gate, small gate. So I want the main gate to be right here. Cool. Amusement park souvenir, restrooms. Yeah, I'll have it notify me as the park levels up. Okay. And then we're gonna put another gate up there and another gate here. So I designed the road system based on my blocks, but that's how I set up where the routes are, the entrances are going to be. And I love this. In case you're wondering, observation tower, London Eye, and then a traffic park. So it's kind of a big tourist section right here. Okay, let's get some paths going, shall we? So that's the amusement park, and I think that's the one that I normally like to use anyway. Yeah, that's the one that I normally like to use. What is this? Just a fence? No, that's right. Okay. And I wanna go ahead and put the entrance over here. What is this one? Amusement park side gate? How is it different? Oh, okay. So you can either have this as a main gate or this one. Got it. Yeah, so I want a side gate right here. Oh, God. Okay. So I do want to hook those up. Sorry about rotating it so much right there. Can I bring you down? It's terrible. It's like a whole... How steep is that? Oh, that's not too bad at all. And then, can you intersect right here? Yeah, I think that's fine. Entrances from both sides. Oh, by the way, I've already made this district. Where does it go? Right here. Paint park area. I've already done that. Okay. And then let's just put some of that stuff in, and I can fine-tune it later. So, Amusement Park Plaza. What's this? Cafe? Souvenir shop? Feel like I'm playing Railroad Tycoon. Not Railroad, Theme Park Tycoon or whatever that is. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Restrooms. Oh yeah, can you do that? Can you make this like a little... I don't know how it was rotating it before. I don't know. I wanted to kind of look like that, but I guess you can't do that. Alright. Game booth. And then what's this? Carousel. Okay, and then we just need to let it level up. Fine. Play. I've never seen what this looks like in the snow. Chirpy land. I mean, it actually looks really nice. Oh yeah, I forgot you got these mascots. Can you see them? These are like alligator-looking dudes doing cartwheels. Oh, you need water. Gotcha. Just want to check something really quick. Match it up with the roads, really. That's what I want to do. Kind of won't make sense, though. So once it levels up, we can build more and more stuff. And I may fine-tune it, obviously, as it expands. Let me see what the choices are here. Park area info. Maintenance. It's a level 1. 10 visitors. You need 500. $10. What is this? I didn't know you had policies. So that's for the zoo. Advertisement. Don't need it. Park area will not organize fireworks. I want fireworks. Fireworks show in the park every night? That's a little bit crazy. This is very noisy. Oh yeah, let's do that, because I do have day and night cycles. Alright, I mean, I think that's good for the time being. Cool. And I want to know what this stuff looks like at night. How are these guys doing? 30 visitors. 38. So that's pretty good. 31. Okay, cool. Let's come back to our industrial area. I mean, it's kind of... I wouldn't say that it's fully filled out, but it's getting there. So let's go ahead and... oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, remember you always want to take a look at this. I'm exporting a lot. Can you see that? The purple. So what that means is I actually have too much goods. Too much goods. So I actually have too much generic industry. Yeah. And that means that this demand right here, this is actually for not industry. It's for office space. So I have to be mindful of that. Oh, and I think I was having some difficulty with getting industry built out because of workers. Here's a big tip. The uneducated part of your population, you want to try to keep that around 30%. And when I was at 30%, it was making it pretty easy to fill in the industrial area. Yeah, so no more schools. Or, I mean, I've got enough. So let's go ahead and build some of this out. There's no need for this industry, but I do want to kind of just go ahead and fill it out. And if they're importing some oil, that's fine. We're going to be doing a lot of expansion. And I want to fill in the whole circle if I can. That's what I would like to do. Maybe I can do half of it. That's so cool, man. I think it just looks really neat. I love the way that looks. There's the O for oil. And then let me come over here. Does the G show up? Yeah, I think you can see it. The G showing up? Yeah. Cool. It's been fun doing that stuff. So we've got barely any residential and commercial demand. Barely. But I've got this whole section right here to work on that. Let's just double check the traffic really quick. Solid. I haven't even had to do any kind of maybe 1 or 2 intersections. I've had to do a dedicated turning lane. That's it. Oh, look, we got some traffic. Oh no, those are I was like, yeah, oh, we got traffic I can work on. No, I don't. Oh, by the way, here's another tip. If you're wondering, like, how did you get the traffic? You've kind of explained it a little bit, but how is it that the traffic is so good for this size city without mass transit? If I zoom in, hopefully this will show up on stream. Can you see all the people walking? That's everywhere in the city. Let me go up here. And this is industrial area, and so you can see that there's even some people walking over here. And then if I go to an area with more residences, and so the walkability for the city is tremendous, and the reason why is because of the mixed zoning. That allows people to walk because I've designed it so that they can work and live and shop nearby. And then, of course, the highway intersections that I use are mine. You can get them on the Steam Workshop. And they've got integrated paths to help them cross the highway. So I think they're the best highway intersections out there because they've got integrated paths, integrated frontage roads. Frontage roads are very helpful. And integrated rail, which is definitely being used. So like even right here, so you know there's a nice big road. Here's the highway intersection. Here's the integrated paths. And I don't see anybody walking right here, so that doesn't really help me make my point. But in the daytime, you will see that. There are people that are walking. Oh, there's one dude. One dude. Who are you that saved me? Ashton? Thanks, man. He's a high school student. Are there people walking here? Yeah, look. See that? Look at all these people walking. So there are people that there's good walkability in the city by design. If there wasn't mixed zoning, they wouldn't be. Okay, yeah, there's some people hanging out here at night. The dude with the dog. Amanda. All right, going to play all you want arcade. All right, she likes video games. Sounds good. That makes sense. Okay. I like the floor. I like the tiling that they have on the floor. I think that looks nice. Cool. Neat. I mean, I think it's okay. I think this building looks mad cool. I think that looks really pretty. London Eye, not that impressive. I don't really think the amusement park with these small things, it's not that impressive. But hopefully as it levels up, it will be. How much longer until it levels up? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Income 250, expenses 344. I mean, we just gotta let it grow. Oh. Sorry about that. Let me try to see how I want to design the water for this. Okay, bear with me here. I wonder if I want to do something else. No, I think that's fine. And how do I want to take care of the water here? Interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I may have to tinker around with that. I don't know. And you don't have water, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do like a little, like hexagon or something. We'll let that go for a while. So you can see a lot of demand, but we've verified that this is not for industry. Oh, and in case you're wondering, by the way, this IT cluster, it actually creates goods, just so you know. IT cluster creates goods. So there's going to be a decent amount of goods being generated here. Gonna come up here, see what we can do up here. I mean, could we put in like a lot of office space here to help? I could do something here, do some office space in this square, in this block. We're growing nicely. Look at how much money. I mean, the profit varies depending on the time of the day, but we're making a good amount of money. By the way, with the new update, what is it called? Uh, Plazas and Promenades. Sorry, I can't remember the exact name. There are some additional roads that have been added, so there's actually part of the game has a 3-lane one-way road. Sorry, 3-lane one-way road, which never was in the game before. I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to still use my Vanilla Plus because it's got the trees. But there is a Vanilla Plus 4-lane two-way road, and I'm not going to use that anymore because there is a 4-lane two-way road now that's included in the game. Where'd it go? Right here. Yeah. So I'll still use one of them. All right, so I gotta think about the office space. We definitely need office space. We know this. You got water over here, man? Yeah, you do. What I think I want to do is I want to put commercial right here. Industry creates goods. It'll go to the goods are sold at the commercial area, and then it'll come back. So that'll be good for traffic, and then people right here can go and shop there. They can also shop down here too. And then on this side, I don't know what I want to do, but we'll leave it at like that. And there's going to be some office space here too. Wow, is this all built out? Wow, okay. What kind of workers you guys got? One overeducated worker, one overeducated worker. Okay, it's not too bad. It's better than what it used to be. Oh, never mind. 6 overeducated. It is better than it used to be. I've never seen what these things look like, because I never build a oil area. Okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of neat. What does this say on here? Oh my god, Dino Legacy? That's the name of it. Dino Legacy. Yeah, some of the commercials in the game, they talk about like something like take our fuel made from dinosaur bones or something. It's pretty funny. And then this is the ore area right over here. It's very small. Right here. What do these things look like? Okay. Okay, it's a very small section. And for the garbage collection, I'm using these recycling centers, but they still create pollution. And so the only place that I put them is in the industrial area. This is an industrial area right there, so I put them there. Industrial area right here, I put them there. Industrial area right here, I put them there. On purpose. I try to isolate the pollution. Okay, look at that. So that building those offices decimated that area, so that's good. How's the unemployment rate? Solid. Good. Well, I beg your pardon. That's okay. It needs to be 3%. So we'll be working on that. I think it got up to 9 as I was doing some of the expansion because the population blew up. Let's speed it up a little bit. How are we doing on traffic? Considering we've expanded this area a little bit. How's the park doing? 364 visitors. Okay, fine. 80% on the traffic. We're good. Oh, and this office area is almost fully done. Great. I'll use this moment to plug the channel. And if you do want help on your city, you can put it in the comments below. There's also a Discord. There's also a merch store. And a way to tip and donate. I'm just letting it run a little bit to give it time for these demand bars to start to rise. Yeah, this area is all built out. What do I want to put over here? Do I want to finish that out? I don't know what I want to do over here. In this section. I could put some more residential here, or I could put some office space. There's demand starting to build a little bit. This thing is too big. What is this? It's a high school or something, right? Let me move you over. That's fine. And then let me make you sideways. There, that way I can fit the road in properly. There. Okay. Let's hit play. Definitely need office space. There. There's not much of a need for commercial. Not much. There's more of a need for office space. Oh God, that's way too big. Look at that, losing money. At nighttime, it goes negative, and then in the morning, it becomes super positive. That's what it seems like. Traffic gets better at night. How close are you? 486, 489. There we go. Sweet. Haha, rotating teacups? Piggy train. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and build those right now. That's about as close as I can get. Sorry, I can't get any closer. It's alright. I mean, these are like little kiddie rides type of stuff. And then you can see the little piggy train. Do we have a new mascot? What is this dude? Who's this blue guy? Oh, it's a chirper mascot? It's the bird? The bird up here. That's funny. Alright. And then one of the things that I notice is that what is it called? Attractiveness? The city attractiveness has increased quite a bit, which is great. I mean, that starts out at 0, and so it's been building up quite nicely, so really happy about that. There's obviously some parking right over here for the there's parking for the park, but it doesn't seem to be causing any issues on this road. And fortunately, it helps that there's two ways to get in. There'll eventually be a third way to get in. So I think we're okay. Alright, let's just keep on building. Up here, are you guys... So you guys are all filled out that I just built. Okay, what else? What else? I wouldn't mind doing some commercial. I don't need a whole lot. What is this? Oh, that's that elementary school. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Again, you can kind of see the mixed zoning in effect. Oh, do you have water over here? No, you don't. Just make a well. God, I mean, it's building so fast. It's not even on fast mode. Oh, we have some other folks without water? Where? Oh. Oh, do I not have enough? Oh, sorry, guys. I apologize. The drainage is fine. I don't have enough of a pump. Like in Fortnite, there's no pump. What do you got? You got 3 over here. You got 3 over there. I try not to put them all in the same place. I should put some of the drainage stuff like right down here. Alright, I'm just going to put it over here for the time being. Any electricity nearby? Are you good? Okay, yeah, you got electricity. And... okay, good. And then as always, you know, I built that because I know that I'm already maxed out on the budget for the water. It's better to max out your budget before you build new buildings. So that should address this. I don't see anybody else that's got a water need. Oh yeah, by the way, I built my first nuclear power plant. Really happy about that. That's this one over here. Never really used them in the game before, but really happy to do so. I mean, does it look cool? I don't think so. Looks like a nuclear power plant. It's not like it's flashy or anything. But that's nice. You know, I want to try to do a city with, you know, clean energy. So I've got, where are they at? Oh, I think they're, well, I've got them here on this west side, which is the ocean thermal energy conversion plants. So those are the two. Those I really like. They generate a lot of energy. And then there's the nuclear power plant. All right, so how are we doing? So we're at 91,000. Yeah, it makes money in the morning. It loses some money in the evening. That's fine. Demand bars, residential, commercial, a little bit low. Industry is a little bit higher. Yeah, look at that. So it's exporting less because the city is growing, and so it's using what it's producing. So let's just keep on. We just need some more offices. It doesn't need regular industry, as evidenced by that. Okay, let me try to fill in this part. How do I want to do this? What's the layout? How should the layout be? You should have the commercial near the industrial area. I kind of want to put it in the middle. That seems kind of dumb. What's up here? I put some commercial here. That's what I'm thinking. And then I could... really want to put it in the middle. So let me pause it really quick and see how I want to design it. Here. Here. I'm just experimenting. Oh, whoa, that's too much. Too much. Yeah, kind of like right down the center of this. I think that's good. Play. Oh, how's the pollution over here? That's the sound. Oh, it's fine. I'm just checking the pollution and the sound before I place the homes. Something like that, and then back to offices. That's good. A lot of building. It may be overbuilding. No. Too much. That's cool. That should work. Do I already have water set up here? Oh, no, I don't. That'll be interesting. I probably will work on that off stream, so I'm just going to kind of fill it in really quick. Just to get it done on purpose really fast. Take a look. 5% unemployment, right? Okay. It's just a big demand for offices. Gamers and Guitars, what's up? How are you? Where does your name come from? What do you do? So, so some light residential, which is for homes. So again, I'm being cautious about overbuilding, so I'm kind of just filling in the areas at a gradual pace on purpose. Cool, man. What games do you play? Do office space right here. And I think there can be a residential down here. Ooh. That may be a bit too much. Actually, that seems fine. Yeah. And then the rest I can just do homes in this area? There. That looks good. I don't think I missed any section. No. It's filling in nicely. Population of 92. I hope I can get up to 100. Cities Skylines. Oh, Subnautica. Ooh, nice. Alright, I think I can destroy this right here. Don't need that anymore. There's incessant need for industry and office, which is lovely. That's great to see that. You know, I do want to fill in the oil area here. So I'll be doing that eventually. Yeah, you know, the commercial area has pretty much filled in too. Alright, let's go take a look at the amusement park. How hard is it? I wonder how long it's going to take me to 2,500 until the next level? Wow, man. Oh wow, it like increased the cost. I never even changed it. I had it at 10, it started out at 10, so it just kind of grew on its own. Okay. Let's take a look here. Amusement park bench. Sign. There's just like little props and stuff. Alright, so hopefully we can just keep on plugging away and get this up. How fast is it getting there? Hey, thanks for stopping, Gamers and Guitars. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you in the future. Yeah, have a good night. So it's like the visitors is a little bit growing slowly. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Looks like there's some water need right here. As always, we lose a little bit of money in the evenings. Just built that really fast. I'll have to take a look at that a little bit more later. Good population growth. Oh yeah, by the way, if you recall on the last episode, there was a decent amount of traffic going north and taking the overpass right here to go west. And there was a decent amount of traffic coming west and taking the exit to come south. So one of the nice things that happened is once I built this stack interchange and created this other highway going east and west in the southern section of the city, that actually gets a good amount of use. Gets a good amount of use. And if I come over to the stack, you can see that there's quite a few people that take this overpass, take this exit. And so by building that out, putting this other highway in, as I suspect, or I thought it may help, and it does. It reduced the pressure right here. So we don't have any issues with dead people. We don't have any issues with garbage. Again, I just made that really quick, ugly, on purpose, because of just letting it build. Overall, we are making money. How's the unemployment rate? We're at 4. Excellent. And I think we can go ahead and fill in the rest of this. Let's do the rest of this outer rim. So all of this residential has filled in, so we can kind of build out this other side. What do I want to do here? Well, first of all, I know I need some office space. It's a lot of noise. I don't think any homes are going to be in this area, yeah. Just watching the noise. And from there, I think I can do homes, yeah. Let me see if I missed any. Nope, that's good. I think it's a cool looking block. And it looks really neat. That was fun to do. Dang, it's kind of noisy all the way to over here. Oh man, wrong one. Whoops, sorry. Great. So high density residential on the outside, and then low density residential on the inside. And so this area is done, and it's filling up quite nicely. I think I've managed the sound okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the sound is in good shape. Cool. See where we're at. 11:57. It's getting there, just slowly. I wonder if I can just like put in more. Operating normally, 0 visitors. Nobody cares about that. Huh. Doesn't really get a lot of attention. So let me try to do the advertising. Let's do that. Fine. Cool. Let's do that. Let's try to beef this up. Oh man, it looks nice. Look at the lighting. That's great. Oh shoot. That's nice. I'll put this building on fire. Top banking. You're gonna burn down, man. That's great. Beautiful. That looks very nice. All right. We'll have that every night then. That's fine. Great. We're down to the 3% unemployment. And where are we at on this? Yeah, exporting a lot. There's so much excess here. And we're just going to be putting in some more here too for the oil. Let's do this internal one. And I'll go ahead and I'll stop right there. Maybe I went a little bit too far. Oh, there's significant demand. A little bit more demand for the residential. You want to have low unemployment rate, and I believe that gives you a little bit more of a residential demand. I mean, there's no demand for commercial, which is amazing. I am surprised. I mean, I think this will be the next section to put some residential right here. Boom. A rock, just moving it a little bit. I keep it. provides a little bit of character for the landscape. Right, and this should be residential. I don't know how much. I'll be a little bit cautious. Don't need water. And then I probably will need to do another tourist area. I mean, this is going to be a huge, massive tourist area. Don't know if this area should have another one. And there is a tourist area right here. I don't know. We'll see. That looks so cool. I love that. I love the little circle. That's great. Unemployment? 3. Okay. Lot of office space needed again, huh? Could put some over here. Make any no, I guess I'll leave those. I'll leave those. There's probably even more office space. Wonder if I should fill in the rest. Where are we at on the education? 23% uneducated? How is that possible? The population has grown by 3,000. I haven't built a single school. Let's take a look at the elementary layout. Alright, so there's one for this entire area up there. There's another one. Yeah, I've spaced it out like that on purpose. There's a lot in this section. Why are these guys getting so much education? Who are these brats? I may want to move one of those schools. Oh, wow. These guys got a lot over here. I did that because there was such a need, and now that need has diminished. There was like the eligible was so high and the capacity was so low. I built some, and now in hindsight, I think it addressed that short-term need, but now I have a little bit too much. So I think one of these I may have to get rid of eventually. Because I need the uneducated to be higher. We'll give it time, because maybe I can just move one of those schools eventually. Alright, let's take a look at the amusement park. Right, I want to try to get us to 100,000 and try to get the amusement park built up. Ooh, I don't know, hopefully I'll be able to. 1597. Expenses 500, income 324. I mean, that's alright. The city's got plenty of money to do that. Let's take a look at traffic. As always, no despawning. Here, I kind of did that pretty fast, so it shows up. No despawning. And we're at 80% traffic flow. Are there any pockets that really are causing us some concern at all? Not really. If you're looking here and you're thinking, that's kind of building up a little bit, not too bad. Yeah, that's because I haven't connected this road right here. Once I do that, a lot of these people that come down and across, they won't be coming across over here. They'll be coming across right here. I just haven't built that yet because there isn't much of a need. There's nothing there. This is the middle of the day, too. There's a little bit right here. Nothing. Oh, look at this. You guys need some paths, some elevated paths eventually. Yeah. Oh, there's 79% for a moment. So are there a lot more people walking over here? Yeah. There's definitely people walking. Hold on. This dude got a cane or something? Unemployed, educated senior. Unemployed because you're retired? I mean, you can go work at the amusement park, man. That should be fun. A little retirement income, right? Oh, okay, so here's the... So I just called it amusement park. So you can see it's 2-star. Alright, let's hit play. Or, I mean, it's already playing. Let's speed it up is what I meant. So more industry is going to be built right here, and then the inside hasn't filled out yet. All right. I mean, the city is growing at a pretty good pace. You just got to be patient. Use the time to plug the channel. Live streams are on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can watch it whichever one you want. If you do like the video, please do smash that like button. You can hit dislike if you do not. And then if you want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. Previous videos are on YouTube. There's an entire playlist for the first city that I built, the second one, and this one. Again, I think that this is... I'm very proud of it. You know, if you're looking at a city with good traffic flow, and if that's a big measurement, I mean, I think this city is there. So I'm really proud of it. I think it looks really cool. I love how organized it is. I love the highway system and how organized it is. I think it just looks really cool. And I love this block format. Yeah, it's been great. I think this may be, the best layout where you can get great traffic flow and you don't have to do a whole lot of fancy, complicated stuff. There's not a single traffic light in the entire city. Just really good layout, good zoning, and it really helps. So hopefully that's a really big tip and a guide, for all you Cities Skylines mayors out there. So again, and I'm not saying that to brag about the city. I'm saying that it's kind of a proof of concept. This is the first time that I've used this layout citywide, and so it was a little bit of an experiment to see, okay, what kind of traffic is going to happen? Is it going to run into problems? And I actually thought that maybe it would do well, but I didn't think that it could handle 80% nonstop. I thought that it would eventually run into problems as the city grew, and I would have to, do the block the box intersections for the roundabouts and do some dedicated turning lanes. I don't do lane connectors. I don't recommend it. I don't do intersection instructions. I don't recommend it. I don't think you need to do any of those. And this is definitely proof for that, along with the other city fixes that I've done. So this has been a really good experiment, and I'm surprised and proud of the result. That, wow, it really handled the traffic better than I could have anticipated. Where are we at? And when the city was at 30,000, I thought, okay, maybe the traffic will get a little bit more tough at 40. 40 happened, well, maybe at 50 it'll get a little bit more tough. And that kept on going. It's like 70,000 people, it had 80% traffic. 94,000, 80% traffic. And it's dense. It's not like there's big gaps between the neighborhoods. I mean, it's pretty dense. All right, so we're getting some good demand. Unemployment is still at 3. What's going on? So need some more sewage, huh? I got 4 over here. 3 over here. Let me go ahead and put another one. There we go. That's a water treatment plant. Yeah, for the sewage. And these icons should go away. There you go. Yeah, 1.6 on the drainage capacity. Great. So there is still some empty spots right there, so I don't think I need to fill that in more. Import is, I mean, that's pretty much perfect on the import for such a large city. That's actually the best I've ever seen. I've never seen that so low. All right, so we still need a lot more office space. Let me pause and take a look overall. Are there any other strategic places to put the office space? Kind of makes you wonder if you should have some over here. You know, there is some office space sprinkled around in this area, but not a significant portion. It makes me it makes me think that some of the zoning could be refined a little bit. Yeah. This area just needs more. So I want to update the zoning there. It's going to hurt our population objective, but that's okay. Maybe some more over here too. Play. Just some more office space in this area. And I think that's a good location for it. Yeah, that's filling in nicely. Yeah, it cost about 1,000 people. Lost about 1,000 people right there, but that's okay. I'm just looking around. Sorry, I'm moving around so much. Yeah, that kind of cost us 1,000 people, but hopefully that growth will come back, and then we can kind of see some demand for the residential start to rise. How are we doing here? How close? Fairly close. Just under 400 more people. Let's take a look. Unemployment, solid. Uneducated, back to 22%, all right. And this area looks like it's filled back out quite nicely. That was just redone. It's a noisy area. I'm thinking of expanding that, and then I've also got this section that I don't know what to do with right here. Yeah, I don't know what I want to build right here. Good amount of office space, residential, commercial. I mean, I kind of want to put some commercial over here in this section. Putting office right there for the sound. Hopefully a commercial thing will be built right here to help it out. And this guy, actually I'm going to move over. And if you're wondering, well, why does that matter? Because this is normally where I put the subway station. That's what I do. I put the subway stations right next to the highway intersection. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I do. You guys are right next to it. They'll once they fill in, they'll be fine. It looks beautiful. I will need to build another farm area. There's one right here, but this area already has a good amount of industry. I think it'll be over here. Over here would be fine too. Is there anything down here? This section? No. That island? Absolutely not. Yeah, I guess I'll be doing a little farming area right over here. Alright, let's speed it up. You guys still need oh, you guys need water? Really? Okay. Didn't realize that. Alright, good. They fit in just nicely. Or with the electrical need. So they filled in that gap, so that's good. And I can go ahead and destroy this. we're back with a lot of industry and office demand. I think it's just office. Yeah, it's just office demand. Let's take a look. Is there any other zoning that I need to update? I don't think so. I think I need to put in a section right here and have that office. I'll let it run a little bit. Let the demand kind of build up. Population is still growing, so that's good. Hoping to get upgrade the amusement park and get a little bit more growth in before we kind of run out of time here on the stream. Sweet. Here we go. Nice. Swinging boat, House of Horrors, bumper cars. Alright, some better stuff. Let's go ahead and put those guys in. Put in some more, some of this stuff over here on this entrance. Let's just bring a power line in for the time being. Let's take a look at what these dudes look like. The bumper cars look pretty funny. It's good attention to detail. Oh wow, oh man, that looks awesome. That's probably the nicest looking one. That looks cool. Whoa, man, that thing's scary. That's like a dude in the window? You can hear like the screams. Oh my god! That's wild, man. Oh, there's like a ghost that comes out. Right here? Look over here. There's a ghost that comes out of there. Oh. Yeah, there's a ghost that comes out of there, and there's like a monster that comes out of these two windows. Look at that. See that? And then there's a little monster that comes out of there. Man, that's some pretty good attention to detail. Yeah, that's the best building they got so far. Nice. Cool. Alright, so we got some pretty good demand. 3% on the unemployment. Let's speed it up. And then I guess putting in a section right over here. Let it build up a little bit. 40% uneducated, alright. All those numbers look really, really good. Alright, let's pause. And let's build out another block over here. How hilly is this area? This is fine. Oh, it's okay. I mean, the queue is not heavily used, so it's fine. Let's rebuild that in as best we can. Yeah, it's not that busy, so losing that small spot is not going to matter. And let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, this is also... I need to make this like a design. I'll need to think about that. I'll need to think about that, because like you can see this right here. You know, for this block I had a unique design, and then this one is a mirror, so those kind of look symmetrical. This one I still need to redo. This one I put in a little unique design right there. That one has a unique design. That's the letter G. And then these two are symmetrical. So I have to think about how I want to do that one. So I may have to come back to that. But that's where the office space was going to be. Let me see if there's anything else then, because I think that may be a good stopping point. We can do this section up here. That can't be office space, though. Yeah, there's already a lot of office space there, so it'd be good for that to have like some commercial over here on the northeast side of that block and residential for the rest of it. And there's not enough demand for that. Okay. I think that's good. Has this filled out at all? No. So all the demand is really office. Is there any other place to put office? There's a lot already here. So this is going to be a good spot. I just have to think about the design. Actually wouldn't mind updating the zoning for one more of these. Making that office space. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's see if our citizens need it. Where are all the garbage trucks? What are you talking about? All the garbage picked up perfectly. There's not a single. There's only a few that, if any, that need it. Oh, that's a new one. I've never seen that one before. We just saw a criminal. I think we're okay on the crime. 131 detained criminals, jail capacity 140. I think we're fine. I'm only concerned about that if the number is too high. Like the detained criminals is higher than the capacity. So that's fine. And has that section built out already? Close to it. Population is still growing quite nicely. We're going to see as the demand bars get any higher. I mean, the city is still growing at over 100 a week. Or actually, I mean, I don't know how often this number is recalculated. It seems it's obviously constantly shifting, but it's probably more than 100 a week, I guess. I don't know. We're not slowing down now. Take a look. Unemployment 3. Okay. I think there should be a good increase in demand for the residential once there's a lot more available jobs. I'm going to let it run for a little bit as we finish up here. So while we're waiting, I'll summarize all the stuff that we've done. So brand new industrial section, what do you want to call this? Southeast side. Approximate. And it's an oil section. Again, do not put in oil areas unless you've got unlimited ore turned on. Unlimited oil and ore turned on. So that's nice. So that's developing quite nicely. There's this very pretty mixed area, commercial, office, residential, that we were able to expand on. And then, of course, we started our amusement park. Got a lot of empty space, but it's filling in nicely. Stage level 3. Got a ways to go until it hits level 4 and 5, but looking forward to putting in some of the bigger amusement park rides. And so that'll fill in this area. And then we expanded up here. Built out I can't remember what I think it was, these 2 blocks in the north central area. Expanded a little bit over here on this northeast area, so the population went from 90 to about 95,000. I was hoping to get it to 100. Sorry about that. Number 77, what is up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. So it's been good expansion. Couple of nice new areas, the new amusement park, so we're doing all right. And then, of course, through all of that, right, an increase of about 5,000 or 4,500 on the population. There's no despawning, and the traffic flow is still killer. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. The week's been nice. The streams have been very good. What is this huge? You talking about the city? Or are you referring to something else? What is this huge city? Is that what you mean? This megalopolis? Yeah. So this is the third city for me. And so I know you're watching on Twitch, which I appreciate. Please do continue to do so. But there's a playlist on YouTube for me starting the city from scratch. And so basically I'm doing an entire playthrough of building the city from its very start. And the objective is to get to 200,000 on the population. So we're just making good progress gradually. We are up to about 95,000 on the population. This is my first snow map. Obviously, you can't see the snow because it's nighttime right now. And then the idea is to have amazing traffic flow. And so far, the city is growing. We're making progress towards that 100,000. It's on the snow map, and the traffic flow is awesome. And obviously, the traffic flow has to be good with no despawning. So it's been wonderful. So this is the third city that I'm building. Really enjoying working on it. The layout is in what I call a block format. So you can kind of see that. Layout is in this block format. And I've tried to be very specific with measuring where the highways go and measuring where the neighborhoods go. Oh, did you create a map? Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you know, let me know the link. I'd be more than happy to take a look at it. I mean, I don't know exactly when I'll be starting the next city, but I'd be more than happy to take a look at the map and see if it kind of works with whatever I want to do for the fourth city. You can put, you can, if you would like, if you want to join the Discord, you can put a link to it on the Discord. If you don't want to join the Discord, you can hop over to YouTube and put it in the comments for this video. And I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. You know, put in the link for the Steam Workshop. I do submitted city fixes. A lot of those, most of those I do live. So on YouTube, there's a playlist not only for this city, but the other cities that I've made, and then also a submitted city traffic fix and city fix playlist where I fix other people's cities and its traffic, along with a lot of tips for like a beginner's guide and traffic manager guide and subway guide. So I think we're good. I was looking to see if we could get up to 95,000. I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, maybe we're close. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your being here. Thanks for asking about the map. That's great. I did do my second city. I did build on a unique map, and my second city is called Fortnite City because somebody created the map for the original Fortnite Island, what's called the Chapter 1 Island. And so I built a city on that, and the neighborhoods of my city are the original POIs or points of interest from the original map. So that was a blast. That was a lot of fun. So like at the center of the city, that's near where Tilted Towers is, and so I put Tilted Towers, and that's zoned primarily as residential and commercial, you know, because that Tilted Towers was a bunch of residential and commercial buildings. So that was a really fun city to build. And so there's a playlist also for that, so you can see the building of that city from start to finish. Just seeing if we can get up to 95,000, and then I think that'll be a good stop. I'm really proud of this city. I think it's great. Really happy about it. Yeah. There's in the northwest side, approximately, for that city, there's an area called Pleasant Park, and Pleasant Park was, you know, primarily, you know, homes, and so it's a bunch of homes there. And Pleasant Park had like a football field, so I put in a small little football field. And like Tilted Towers had a clock tower, so there's a clock tower, you know. Can't remember where it is. You know, it's in one of these spots, right? Oh yeah, this. So I put a little clock tower over there. So that was a fun city to build. But here you can see, like, this is a snow map. So really happy about it. All right, I think that's... Oh, we're so close. Come on, hit 95,000. And so I'll be, you know, I'm going to build out this block right here and do some more expansion over here, continue to build out the amusement park. So I'll do some of that off stream. And then for episode 6, we'll just continue the expansion and probably show the expansion west of this river for the west side of the city. It is beautiful. Are you talking about Pleasant Park or are you talking about this city? I think Pleasant Park is beautiful too, but I don't know if you're talking about the city or not. Yay! All right, 95,000. Let's call it. Sounds good. Yeah, consistent 80%. I've noticed that there's a little bit more traffic forming here, which is lovely. I'm happy to see that. And that could be caused a little bit by the tourism for the park, a little bit caused by some of the industrial expansion. So I'm hoping as I fill out the rest of this this area, as we get to the water, that'll create a little bit more pressure on this road, which is fine. Because technically I haven't really completed this section right here. There's a little dirt road right here. Oh, thanks so much for following, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. Welcome. Thank you so much. So I'm not too worried about the traffic so far. Everything's going fine. But it's nice to see a little bit of pressure in certain areas. So that's cool. Great. All right, well, I think that's it. As always, live streams are on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. You can watch it whichever one you want. If you did like the video, please do smash that like button. And if you want to support, you can hit dislike if you didn't like it. And if you want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. And again, Dogwater77, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, that's going to be it. I hope that this Cities Skylines city build was educational and entertaining. Hopefully it gives you a lot of tips on working down the unemployment rate, managing industry, managing traffic, layout tips, zoning tips. So hopefully it was really helpful and entertaining as well. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the support. Hopefully I'll catch all of you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.